Check, we're running. Welcome, dear participant, on the PIA 2019 edition, the Process Improvement Accelerator training. This short introduction movie is for you, the participant, and for your manager to inform you about your learning journey. That's one of the topics I want to discuss, on how your manager can support you. So that's for you, dear manager. And we'll talk a bit about a suitable project assignment, since you're not only following training days, but you'll apply it in your own daily practice. And it's nice to already think about a suitable project. So what is this all about? Of course, we want to improve our continuous improvement skills together, and we'll celebrate the successes during the gallery walk, on which we will share the results and you will obtain your green belt. That's not the goal, that's not the purpose, but it is a nice marking of some success. And what will happen until we get there? This one is not planned yet, but we will, some months after the last training module. Soon we will contact you for an intake to discuss your personal learning goals and to also discuss a suitable project assignment. And once we're done with that, we have to wait until Christmas is over and the new year began. And then the first training module will be at the end of January. The second will be at the beginning of March. And the last two training days will be in April. So 2 days together, international group, and we are much looking forward to those days. But between the training modules, you'll go to work with your project assignments. And we will help you with that, with the kata coaching. So weekly we'll have contact with you, one of the trainers, and we'll help you take little steps in your project. Well, the same goes for the time between training module 2 and 3. You'll also work on a project assignment, and again we will have weekly contact to help you in the form of kata coaching. By the end of the training module 3, your project will not be done, so you'll have some time to finish up and to present the results at the gallery walk already mentioned. So it is pretty important that you have a nice project assignment to work on, and that's something your manager can support you with. Later, more on that topic. Other things your manager can do to support you is to make sure that you have the time available to follow the training days without stress. So no meetings, no phone calls in the breaks that will not benefit your learning journey. And another thing you can do, you'll have to work on your project assignment, so you'll need half a day a week in the weeks between the training modules to work on this. So that's another thing your manager can be helpful with and support you with, that it actually fits in your week, and also he or she can be interested in how you are and what your obstacles are. So dear managers, please ask and check in with the participants to help them develop in the weeks between the training days. And now I'll give Sjane, which is on the video, so we'll have to do a nice shift. And Sjane will say something about the project assignment.
Hi, dear participants and managers. I'm very excited to talk to you via this video, because I'm myself a PIA alumnus, I think. And I had a great time during this training, and it's a very important training for building our skills as an organization and as individuals in continuous improvement. So I'll tell you a little bit about what makes a good project. You will all be asked to bring your own project, otherwise known as your process improvement challenge, to the training, so you actually put your learning directly into practice. So what makes a good project? First of all, it has to be something that you want to improve based from a customer perspective. That can be an external customer, preferably external customer perspective, but also from an internal customer perspective. So somebody who you are working for is in a way unsatisfied or wants to be better taken care of. So maybe you've had complaints, either internal or external, or you listen to customers or you heard them talk about things that can be that we can do better. So that's your first clue. Find feedback from customers that tell you that we need to change our processes. That's the first one. The second one is you as a person have to be excited by this project, because you're gonna do the work in a way. You're gonna bring people together to work with you on this process improvement. You have to challenge, you have to make sure people make their time available in their agenda. You have to set the goals. So it has to really trigger something with you. It can be either you are annoyed or irritated, or you know you can do better, or the company can do better, we can do better, or there's something in your belly that's bugging you about this process. So you need to be personally involved in the process improvement project you want to improve. That's a very good motivator for this learning journey. And thirdly, not unimportant, it has to have some size. Meaning you want to improve something that matters. You want to improve our impact, your impact for our customers. And at the same time, you don't want it to be too big. So this is your first project. You're gonna really improve on the processes. So you are still learning. So don't take something like your grandmother's china that you can break. It has to be something that allows you for a good learning journey, but it has to be big enough for you to be proud, for your organization to be proud, your teammates, because you're really achieving a sizable impact in the customer improvement.
Well, that much for the project assignment, and that with this, thinking about this, your learning journey will start. We'll talk to you soon in the intake. We'll see you soon, I think in Leusden, but I'm not sure yet, somewhere in the Netherlands at least. And then in the end we'll have nice success to celebrate. So have a nice Christmas, have a good Old Year's Eve, and see you in the coming year.